Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, solo leveling Arise will be the topic. On today's video, first of all, codes. I will go into that in a moment. And then the second topic, which will be the main topic of today's video, artifact scores. We got the new information, I will show you everything. And I truly believe when Workshop of Brilliant Light Baron drops, those artifact scores will give us a pretty crazy buff for Sung Jinwoo and other hunters, and I'll explain everything. This is pretty massive boost of power in my eyes. I'll explain everything in a moment. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. Make sure to support me in content creator program, okay? I have plenty of codes left, so support me right now, and this will be your guaranteed way to get all the codes that I get. Currently now I have 500 free essence code and more. We're really close to that top 10 ranking. And hopefully we're gonna get it, so make sure to support me. Road to 500 supporters. We are killing this season and I absolutely love it. Massive shout out to my top supporters. So everyone who supports me right now will get SS Stones times 500 and SR Hunter exclusive weapon design times 4. But no worries, I will put in my description below and as a pinned comment a Dropbox link with additional 1000 codes. So everyone who cannot support me, don't want to support me, whatever, but you're still watching me, here it is in my description below and pinned comment. You will find 1000 more codes. When I give away that 1000 codes, I will have over 600 more codes. So support. No worries, I will always keep the codes for my supporters. So everyone new who joins, no worries, you're gonna get the codes. So the best way is to support me to get the codes, right? But if you cannot, check out my Dropbox link, okay? Massive shout out to my top supporters. They're extreme help for this channel. And yeah, appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for amazing support. Now, let's go to that juicy part. So this is those artifact scores that will be released in October on the next update. This is the artifacts, but different types. They're cores, and they will be doing those cores will give you an additional boost to certain stats. Okay. Now, how precisely it's gonna work, and the question is how hard it's gonna be to grind this. Hopefully everything will be balanced and we're gonna be able to at least on easy start grinding those items that will give us some crazy buff for our account so we can progress furthermore. Okay, but no worries, I have some juicy information right here. Very subject to change. New item type cores. I call them artifacts cores. Types: Sung and elemental cores for hunters. So Sung will have its own cores and elemental cores for hunters. So for example, I want to buff my Mirei, so I want to get those wind cores. I want to buff Choi, so I want to get those fire cores. I want to buff Alicia, so I want to get those water cores. I want to buff Ja, Go, and I want to get those light cores. So pretty much by grinding Workshop of Brilliant Light Baron, we're going to be able to grind those cores that will give us a pretty nice buffs. If you look at the buffs, they're going to give us HP buff, attack buff, crit chance buff, crit rate, etc. Definitely we're going to probably get crit damage buff, defense buff, and so on. Amount of cores usable on a character is 3. Okay? Amount of cores usable on a character is 3. That's a big deal, guys. So, for example, Sung Jinwoo, I can grind 3 cores for Sung Jinwoo. First of all, I can get a buff for the attack. I can get a crazy buff for the crit rate and crazy buff for the crit damage. Oh my god, how Sung Jinwoo would flourish. I mean, let's get real, that crit chance is not so much necessary when you reach the cap from the artifacts, right? I will open the Sung Jinwoo just so you know what I'm talking about. Here, probably on the right side, there will be artifact scores. Okay, and pretty much 3 of them can be equipped on, for example, Sung Jinwoo and other hunters. Each of those cores will have its own specific buff. Now, of course, depending on the character, Sung loves attack, Sung loves crit damage, right? For example, Go will like defense and crit damage and crit rate, you know? So that's the case. Again, depending on how the character performs and what he needs, that type of course you're gonna get. So if I go here on a basic, and if I open this part, like critical hit rate, I'm like 50%, it's fine, right? With the artifacts, I don't need to overcap it or something like that. So mainly, I'll be focusing to get the artifact scores for the critical hit damage and especially attack. Like, this can be extremely helpful for Sung Jinwoo. Okay. That's that case. Oh, I'm using the intelligence here. I was like, what is this? Yo! Yesterday I was playing the Battlefield of Time. Oh my god, with intelligence. Oh my god, that's why I was like, how I cannot beat this sooner? Oh my god. Okay, nevertheless, guys, that's not the topic, just a fun fact. Yesterday I played everything with intelligence, but okay, he still performs really well, but I was like, what the hell is this damage? Yeah, anyways, so this will give us tremendous buff for our Sung, for example. If those artifact cores will give us a massive buff for the attack, oh my god, Sung Jinwoo will love this. But as well, other hunters. Like, if you can apply 3 cores on Cha, for example, I would definitely also like to get that attack buff, crit damage buff. But as well here, if you're missing some critical rate, also those cores for the increasing critical hit chance would be amazing. So definitely this will be interesting. It is just big question how hard it's gonna be to grind those artifact scores. Let me just go here. Amount, okay, earned, where we can get it. Okay, Workshop of Brilliant Light on Baron. Maybe, just maybe, they add it for the Vulcan as well. It would be nice they add those artifact cores into Vulcan as well, because definitely Vulcan will be so much easier to grind than actually Baron. I am pretty sure that Baron will be so broken in the beginning and we're gonna get more nerfs. I truly believe that's their tactic. Just release as hard as you can. Whales will spend more money and then we nerf later on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe just like a conspiracy theory. But I truly... Or they're not testing its shit. Like, question. Also, which is very subject to change, that we're gonna get those artifact scores from the guild shop and events. So definitely we're gonna get even events where we're gonna be able to grind those artifact cores, and as well from the guild shop. Guild shop. Okay, maybe you should save up some coins for that. But at the end of the day, if you wanna go and focus for the weapon in the guild shop, for sure. But if the Baron will be extremely hard, and if most players won't be able to beat it, getting those cores from the guild shop will be one of the easiest ways, and from the events. We're gonna see how they're gonna design everything. Not sure yet, not sure. But if I go here, right? So I have 305, maybe I should save some when... I mean, it's 1 day and 15 hours. What's the point of saving at the end of the day, right? What's the point of saving? Let's focus for now on the weapon and the shadow traces and those artifact scores. If they come up, they come up. Don't save for them. Just like do as you please at the end of the day, because still it takes a lot of time until they're gonna drop in the shop. I mean, a lot of time, 2 weeks, something like that. The new update and the Workshop of Brilliant Light will happen in... I honestly don't know. We're level 6, by the way. Well done, guys. In 11 days and 15 hours. Bro, this update 2.0 is the longest update without... I just have, like... There is not much... There is not many videos to do here on this update. Let's get real. There is not a lot of content. Okay? That's something that I want to definitely say. Okay, there is not a lot of content. So definitely this update in October, I'm looking forward to it. Look at this artifact cores, like you can clearly see this is for the, for example, I don't know. It really depends. I won't go now into the detail because I don't know. Is this left artifact core presents for the fire hunters and the right one for the water, for example? Or the fire one is like, or this red one is for the attack buff, this one is for defense buff, etc. We're gonna see precisely how it's gonna work. I guess those artifact cores will have its like main stat and substats, or they're gonna have like 10% buff attack. 5% critical hit rate up or something like that. We're gonna see precisely how it's gonna work, but that is pretty much all what we know for now. I truly believe that this will be a tremendous buff for our characters, because at the end of the day, you're gonna put 3 cores on your character. That's a big deal because there is a lot of like, you can go attack, attack, attack maybe. We're gonna see precisely how it's gonna work. I don't wanna overhype this because maybe it won't be that big of a buff, but I truly believe it will be a big buff for sure because we're gonna need it for the Baron. Okay, so hopefully guys you did enjoy this video. I believe I explained everything. Definitely we're gonna get those materials probably from the guild shop events and definitely from the workshop of Brilliant Light. That's been already confirmed. And yeah, overall I'm looking forward to it. Sung Jinwoo might go absolutely insane after those cores. We're gonna see precisely how everything will work. I repeat, make sure to support me in Content Creator Program. This is a guaranteed way so you get any type of new codes that I get in Content Creator Program. We'll give away the codes right after this video for my latest supporters, and I will do it on daily basis, so no worries, just wait a little bit if you support me. I cannot give you like the exact second because I wait until more people join. Massive shout out to my top supporters, and as well 1000 codes for 500 essence blah 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 will be in my description below and as a pinned comment for everyone who cannot support me, don't want to support me or something like that. Good luck to everyone, hopefully did enjoy, love ya, tell me your opinions, and yeah, see you next one. Should I do maybe one multi? Yeah, let me do one multi and then we're gonna end it, just so I have some beautiful outro. Maybe I got lucky. I'll just skip this. It didn't happen, but I'm fine, bro. I'm pretty fine. Mira is already A3 for me. I got really lucky on this banner for sure. That's it, love ya, and bye.